Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dundee here creating this new video about predictions for tomorrow's games and what I'm actually going to be betting on the matches. I'm very excited for this major. I'm going to be watching pretty much every game that I can if I'm not busy. I'm super excited, and I'm honestly hoping G2 is going to win. They're my favorite team, a combination of Titan and Kingwin players. So I'm really hoping that they can win, but I'll just get into the video of who I think is going to win. So for this first match, I definitely look at it with going North's way. I think North is actually a really good team. Gambit's been struggling a bit. They just qualified. I'd be saying this is maybe a 65-35 game, or a 60-40, something like that. It isn't that much in North's favor. Definitely Gambit could win. I actually have already bet on this game. I do have $10 on North. It was pretty good odds. I actually see us go fast to bet on these matches. So I'm definitely thinking that's going to go in North's favor at about a 60-40% chance. Next game that we do have is Fanatic versus G2. This game is a very close game. I'd say probably a 55-45 game, and I'm honestly not really sure who in favor would be. Fnatic, it is still a relatively new lineup that Fnatic does have. So I would say probably pushing in G2's favor. It is a very close game, like pretty much a 50-50 game. I'm probably going to skip on this game. I'm really hoping G2 does win, but I think I'm going to skip or maybe just put, like $3 or $5 on it. So the next game that we do have is SK versus Hellraisers. This one should be pretty easy to call. I'd say it's a 75-25 for SK. I'm actually going to be putting my knife on SK. I don't think that they'll lose this one. It should be a fairly easy game unless maybe if they get on Dust 2. That would be the only way that I could see really Hellraisers winning. If you get on Call or any of those maps, SK should be able to win it fairly easily. So I will be putting my knife on SK. Next game we do have is VP versus Altec. I think this is going to be a fairly close game. I do actually put the edge on Altec. I do think that they actually have a really good lineup. A lot of really good Canadian and US players. I'd say probably a 55-45% chance in the game odds there. I'm probably going to be skipping this game just because it is such a close game. If VP gets Train or, a map like that, I think that they will win fairly easily against Altec. But if Altec gets one of their maps, then I think Altec can win. So it's really based on whoever gets their most comfortable map that they can play on. So I will be skipping this one, but I think it's about a 55-45 for Altec. So next game we do have NaVi versus Mousesports. Again, I think this is fairly. I think you can call the NaVi will win this one. I think it's about a 75-25. I will be, if SK does win, I will be putting all my winnings and my knife on NaVi in this game. I don't think an upset will happen. Simple is on NaVi now. They have a really strong lineup. They definitely could win this major. And I don't think Mousesports has the firepower to beat them unless Nico goes crazy. Like if they get on Overpass, then maybe Mousesports can win. But if they get on any other map, I think NaVi will win. So I will be putting my knife on NaVi. Then this next game is Liquid versus Envious. Honestly, since Simple is off of Liquid now, I don't think that they're going to do too well at the major. I don't know if they're going to get out of groups this time. I think Envious should win this one. I think it's about a 65-35 for Envious. Envious hasn't been doing too poorly now. They did get out of their slump. So I do think that Envious should win this one, just because Simple is off Liquid. I'll probably put $10 on Envious. That's what I'd probably do. It is fairly medium risk. Definitely not a high risk bet though. And then we do have Stralis versus Godsend. This is actually probably the closest match of the day, I'd say. Stralis used to be my favorite team, when it was TSM. Device and Dupree, I thought they were really good players, but they haven't performed as well as I would have hoped. They haven't been doing as well. Now, I do think that I'd say it's probably a 55-45 for them. But I do think it's probably the closest match of the day. I'm definitely going to be skipping it. I'm going to watch it and see, maybe JW can perform for Godsend or something like that. but I think Astralis should be able to take it, especially if they got on Overpass or a map like that. So my edge does go in Astralis' way, but it is a very high-risk bet. The last match of the day is going to be FaZe versus Flipside. I can't see FaZe losing this. I'd say it's probably 75-25 game, maybe even 80-20. Flipside is not a bad team, but I don't see them beating FaZe, especially that FaZe does have Kiyoshima now. I do think that FaZe will win this game fairly convincingly, actually. I'm most likely going to be putting my knife on this game. If my other two bets do go through, I most likely will be putting my knife. I don't think that FaZe will lose this game. I hope you guys like this. If you do like this video, I will keep doing these for the whole major and keep doing my betting predictions and what I will actually be doing with each game. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll be seeing you guys later.